The Sephora holiday
So much for the holiday
savings event is coming up soon. For Rouge member, it starts October 28th, and I thought I should do a video on some products that I recommend. So let's get started. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe. It would help me out so much. And let's start with the first product. So first thing we put on our face is primer. So for primer,
say again. You know, primer.
I have one and only, and I use one from the drugstore, which is the e.l.f. one, but from the Sephora, I always use my Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. This is in the shade 1 Fair. I always recommend this primer. I'm obsessed with it. I have more mature and dry skin, normal to dry skin, but this product works with every foundation I have, from matte to natural to more glowy. This primer makes your face feel and look very youthful and very glowy, but not oily looking. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this. This product is the primer that I would go with every day.
Now, my mom always told me that miracles happen every day.
I don't even need to buy any other primers. I'm going to go through all the primers I own, and then I will only repurchase this one. I love it so much. Now, for foundation, I have 4 foundations I recommend. And I'm going to start with one that not a lot of people talk about. And this is by Clinique. And this is a foundation that is more glowy.
Dad, where's the glowy thing? The glowy thing!
More natural looking, and it has SPF in it. This is the Clinique Even Better Glow Light Reflecting Makeup Foundation SPF 15. It is so cute. I love the packaging. Mine is in the shade Ivory, and I love this foundation. It is just one of the best I've had. It comes with a squeezy tube like this. I'm going to squeeze out a little bit so I can show you. But it's very, let's cover this scratch here. You can see that it provides enough coverage, yet is so natural looking. And by the end of the night, the foundation looks like you just applied it to your skin. I just love this foundation. It's very light with a little bit of coverage. It has SPF. I definitely recommend this if you can grab it from Sephora during the sale. Great purchase. Another one that I love is the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. Mine is in the shade Yukon. It's this one right here. It says to shake well. And this foundation, I am wearing it today, and right now it is 6 p.m. and I've had it since 6 a.m. and I haven't done any touch up. I've added a little bit more blush because I was wearing a mask, and that's it. And it comes with this beautiful, nice pump. I love the pump. And here is the foundation. Very lightweight on the skin, again with a little bit of coverage. Only difference, this one doesn't have SPF and is not as glowy as the Clinique one. And it provides a little bit more coverage than the Clinique one. Again, it's very natural looking on the skin, and it does last all day. That's why I am loving these foundations, because by the end of the night, your face doesn't look like the foundation separated or dry or clumpy parts where the foundation stuck to your face in certain areas. That's why I'm recommending these foundations. I have a lot of foundations that I really, really love, but I don't want to overwhelm you with too much, so I kind of chose my most favorite ones. Now, on a lower budget, I have the LYS Triple Fix Serum Foundation. Look at this cute packaging. Mine is in the shade LN6. This is a serum foundation, so it has some really nice skincare ingredients. And even though it's a serum foundation, this comes again with a pump. It does provide beautiful coverage to the skin. So let's use this scratch on the hand as a test. And you can see, look how beautiful that is. And it has the nice glowy looking skin. And again, it does not dry up your skin. And it's just beautiful. So you can see the difference. I love the coverage it provides. It looks very natural, and it does provide some coverage, so I love it. And again, it has that glowy, healthy looking skin. I definitely recommend this, and this is very affordable compared to the other ones. If you do have a more bigger budget, this is my number one foundation that I'm obsessed with. And you can see I have two, and I have spoken about this. This is the GUERLAINL'Essentiel. This is a natural glow foundation, 16-hour wear, and a little bit goes a long way. So I have two shades here, the 01W and the 00W. I'm gonna swatch them so you guys can see. The only thing I don't like about this is the pump. I love the component. The pump is very cheap for the price you pay. So here I have 00W and here I have 01W. So I only put a little bit because, as you can see, it is quite thick. So you can see that this is a little bit lighter than this, but applied on the face, they look exactly the same. Nothing is different. It's just such a beautiful foundation, a very long wearing. I'm not sure about 16 hours as it claims, because I never wear my foundation for 16 hours. But by the end of the night, the face looks really nice. And this is the one foundation I get a lot of compliments on. So this is more on the pricier side, but I really love it and I use it daily. Now let's move on to concealers. I have chosen 3 concealers, and these are the main ones that I reach for. My most favorite is the Huda Beauty. This is the Faux Filter Concealer. I have a review on my channel on this. This is in the shade Maringe 2.1. And the only problem is my cap kind of cracked, as you can see there. But it still works. I love the packaging, except the cap. Too bad it broke. But this is a beautiful concealer. It's considered to be a matte, hydrating, or glowy concealer. So it has more of a medium coverage, but at the same time, it has that nice glowiness to it, that nice creaminess. I have dry skin and I have lines underneath the eyes. When I use this, I never powder underneath the eyes, and this looks so pretty and so hydrating and brightening. And my next one that I really love, again, the packaging is cute looking, the LYS Triple Fix Full Coverage Brightening Concealer in the shade LN6. This is a very, very beautiful concealer. It has a perfect amount of coverage and it has that hydration feeling as well. It doesn't feel heavy or cakey underneath the eyes. Again, cakey upon application, because by the end of the night or through the day, if you just dab underneath the eyes, they will all kind of settle eventually in between those fine lines, but not bad. It's not visible. It's just if you really look close up in the mirror. This last one, I have been using it daily. This is the Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal Light Illuminating Concealer. This is in the shade Vanilla Wafer, and this concealer is just so pretty. I am loving this one. I have a review on my channel on this one. This is very similar to my Guerlain foundation. It applies thick, a little bit goes a long way, but it just blends nicely into the skin and leaves you with that nice hydrating feeling. It's like you're wearing a very nice hydrating cream. That's how this one feels. And they all look beautiful. They don't settle in your fine lines. They all brighten your skin. Probably the Huda Beauty is most expensive. This is medium, and this is the LYS, which is the most affordable one. All 3 work amazing for normal to dry skin and for mature skin. Let's move on to bronzer. My number one, I don't know which one's my number one. They're also different, but because they're different, they're both number one. This is in a stick. This is my Fenty Beauty, and this is the Match Sticks in the shade Amber Suede. Ooh, this is a beauty. Now, this is great for contouring, wearing on your own, or pairing it with a powder on top. Now, look at this beautiful shade. It's so nice. So this is what it looks like on the hand, and then when you blend it, it turns into this very nice natural looking skin. It gives your skin a hint of a shadow, perfect enough to illuminate it in the middle and contour it around. It's just a beautiful shade and a beautiful product that lasts. But I have two more cream products in bronzers that I recommend. Another one that I had to put away for myself because I've been reaching for this a lot is the Makeup by Mario Skin Enhancer. Mine is in the shade medium dark. I could not stop wearing this. Look at that. I hit pan. This is the first makeup product I ever hit pan on. This is just a beauty. It's so beautiful. Like, look at that, and so glowy, and it just enhances your skin. I have no words to describe it. I don't know. It's just there's something about this product. Again, this product can be worn alone, or sometimes if you want a little bit more lasting throughout the day, you want to pair it with a powder bronzer. But for those natural days, just go with this one, and it's just beautiful. And this is more recent in my collection. This is my NARS Laguna 02 bronzer. This is very, very similar. You can see that they're all in the same kind of brown warm family that I really enjoy wearing. This is more of cool tone, but it looks beautiful on the skin. But the NARS one, this is very similar to Say Beauty, in case Say is more affordable, so you can look at that. But this NARS one, I love everything from the packaging to the shade. This can be worn alone or with another powder bronzer on top. Let's move on to blushes. I have a lot of blushes. I love them all, but I recommend this brand because you get 2 in 1, and those are my Patrick Ta blushes. The shades I recommend are She's Blushing, and it's this one. And this is the one I'm wearing on my face. I'm going to swatch them for you soon. The other one I recommend is She's So LA because it's just such a more different blush shade. Looks more like a bronzer, but it's in actual blush. Here we have She's So LA. This is the powder and this is the cream. And then here we have She's Blushing. This is the powder and this is the cream. Aren't they just stunning? Like, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful shades, and this is just so different. I don't have anything like this in my collection, and I find the products, all of his blushes, are amazing, but these are the 2 shades I gravitate towards so much. And if you were to pick one by Patrick Ta, choose one of this because you won't regret it, and I just love them. So can't go wrong with Patrick Ta. Those are the blushes I recommend for this holiday sale. Now for highlighter, I don't know, you can find highlighters anywhere. If you like more of a Vaseline type of highlighter, you can go with Merit, which is more minimalistic. If you like a little bit more glow, which I'm wearing today, I'm wearing the Makeup by Mario Soft Glow Highlighter in the shade Pearl. This is very beautiful, and the pearlescence in here is just very undetectable. It doesn't show up on the skin in an unnatural way. It looks very natural and it just melts into your skin, and it doesn't emphasize any of your lines there. This I've been wearing since this morning. I had a mask and you can see that it's still there. It's a beautiful highlighter, so I definitely recommend if you're on a hunt for a highlighter. There's a lot of product in here. This is not a cream highlighter. If you want cream, you can go with Anastasia Beverly Hills, Melt Cosmetics. They have beautiful highlighters. I love this one, and this lasts you all day long, as you can see. Okay, my number 1 product in today's video that it's a must to have in my collection, and I don't want any other products but this one when it comes to powder, is the Givenchy, the Prisme Libre in the shade 1 Pastel. It has all these nice pastel shades. This is what I'm wearing on my face, and it keeps my makeup all day long mattified with a little bit of natural glow shining through, and it doesn't cake up my face. I have dry skin and I can wear a powder, and I like to open this up, use this pouch, and I like to dump all 4 colors in here and then use the sponge that it came with and apply it to my face. This is all you need. If you have dry skin and you don't like wearing powders, try this one because this doesn't suck away your oils, doesn't dry you up. It makes your makeup last longer, and it gives you this nice flawless skin effect. I love this powder and this is a must. I will definitely repurchase this. I have two face palettes that are always sitting on my desk. I cannot live without them. Those two products I will definitely repurchase. One of them is my Dior Backstage. This is the Glow Face palette and this is in the shade 001 Universal. I have this on my face today and I'm using this blush with this highlighter. I like to use my brush into both and apply it to my face, and then this bronzer on top of the bronzer because it provides that nice glowy effect without making it look too glowy. This is so pretty. It is stunning. I love this. You combine them together, it just looks so beautiful and so healthy looking. This palette is also a must in my collection. This is harder to see. So those are the shades, and when combined together, I like to combine this two together and those two. And so yeah, this is a beautiful product. Definitely recommend this one. And my other face palette, this, like I said, sits on my desk all the time. It is my Charlotte Tilbury, look at the beautiful packaging, Nudegasm face palette. Sometimes in the morning, I just use this palette. Comes with the two nice bronzers, the highlighter, and the blush. Make sure you use a little bit of this. It's a little bit more powdery, so don't have to use too much. But this is a nice shade even to combine it with the blush and apply it to your high points on your cheekbone. And this too, I like to combine them, but you can use this to contour and this to bronze. And you can also use them on your eyes. And it comes with a nice big mirror. Kona keeps moving underneath the chair here, so she keeps moving my camera. But yeah, this palette, it's more expensive. I think this is 95 Canadian. But I had it for a while now. I keep it on my desk and I use it daily. So yeah, these two face palettes always stay here with me. And then let's move on. Okay, mascara. I'm not going to talk about mascara. Actually, I will talk about mascara. The mascara that I recommend is my Merit mascara. I love this from the actual packaging. And the way my lashes look with this, they're very lengthening and it adds the perfect amount of volume to your lashes. It is more of minimalistic product. However, I feel like it gives you the perfect length and the perfect volume to your lashes. When I thought minimalistic, I thought that my lashes will just probably look more natural, more minimal, but it's very beautiful. It just looks so nice on my lashes. It lasts all day long. It doesn't crumble underneath the lash line. It doesn't dry up. They look very healthy and they look like my lashes, but better. You can find great mascaras at the drugstore, so if it's not in your budget, you can skip this. But let's move on to eyes for eyeshadow. So let's talk about the most expensive one. This is by Tom Ford. If you want to invest into a Tom Ford palette, this is the one. This is called the Tom Ford Eye Color Quad in the shade 04 Suspicion. And it's this beautiful neutral palette. Like, look how pretty this is. I use all the shades all the time. So I like to go into this shade right here as my transition. Then I go into the gold in my crease. And then I go into this in the outer corner, or you can use it all over the eyelid. And then this one in the inner corner. This is how I use this. It is just the most amazing formula I have ever tried, because by the end of the night, you don't get that dryness into your crease there. And this formula looks like you've just applied it in the morning. That's how nice the eyes look. And I love this. I have it on my desk and I use it daily. And I also recommend another palette. This is the NATASHA DENONA Glam Face Palette. So I'm recommending more neutral because it's something that you wear daily, and this shades is what I wear daily. This is very easy to use because she also named them crease, transition, smoke, so you can follow her instructions if you're more newer to makeup, or you can combine the shades however you want. It also comes with a blush and highlighter, but I mostly recommend those shades, especially those mattes. They're so fun and easy to use to create a very fast look. I've been reaching for this a lot together with my Tom Ford palette. So if you want to invest in something like this, these are the products I recommend and are worth buying. And then when it comes to just individual shadows, guess what? My Charlotte Tilbury, we have, I'm not going to swatch them because you guys know that I love, but we have the champagne one. This is the beautiful light one. I have the oyster pearl. which is what I'm wearing today on my eyelids, and they last you so many hours without disappearing off your eye, without creasing. This is in the shade Sunlit Glow, which is this newer one. It's more of a duochrome. And then my last one, which this is so beautiful, the chocolate bronze one. I recommend this for that fast, smoky eye look. You use a brush just with this one and apply it on your lid and bring it into the transition. It looks beautiful. Now, this is kind of a full face of all products I have mentioned to help you in choosing whatever you think that you need for this Sephora holiday sale. I hope that this was helpful. I didn't want to overwhelm you too much, but these are the products I recommend and I stand by them, and I will definitely repurchase when I'm out of them. Don't forget to subscribe down below, and I cannot wait to hear from you what you purchased during this holiday sale, and I will see you in my next one. Love you guys. Bye.